I am Jasmine Cacho, bringing you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on News Force.
Here are today's headlines. DOTR reminds rail services to require mandatory wearing of face mask as COVID-19 cases rise across the country. Several flights delayed due to radar system adjustments in Philippine radar system. Bureau of Immigration cautions public against social media misinformation. BIR warns payers against ghost receipts. Moderna set to establish facility in the Philippines. DSWD lauds Philippine Paralympic chess team. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
For today's top news, the Department of Health or DOH reported that the latest number of COVID-19 cases across the country climbed by 42% from April 24 to 30. 4,456 new cases were also reported by the DOH in the most recent week. From April 17 to 23, there was an increase in daily infections to 637 from 450 infections. Over 4.09 million coronavirus cases and more than 66,444 fatalities have been reported in the entire country thus far. In a related report, as cases of COVID-19 increased across the nation, the Department of Transportation or DOTR advised rail services to implement the mandatory wearing of face mask. DOTR Assistant Secretary for Railways Georgette Aquino issued orders to the Philippine National Railways or PNR, Light Rail Transit Lines 1 and 2, and Metro Rail Transit Line 3 to strictly regulate the use of face masks in all trains and stations. She emphasized that it is also not permitted to communicate on the phone or with other passengers inside trains. In order to guarantee everyone's safety amid such difficult circumstances, Aquino pleaded all rail operators to implement this precaution with the health and safety of every commuter in mind. Also, another health update with various diseases spreading in this time of the year, the Department of Health or DOH warns the public against the contagious infection brought by diphtheria. Jade Buhoy for the full report.
The Department of Health or DOH spread awareness about diphtheria to ensure safety and alert the public about its causes and symptoms. Diphtheria is a disease that is caused by Corynebacterium diphtheriae and can be contagious through its toxins that causes thick gray-white coating covering the back of throat, nose, and tongue and could later lead to death if left untreated. An infected individual will show symptoms of having a thick gray-white coating that cover the back of throat, nose, and tongue, high temperature or fever, sore throat, swollen glands at a part of the neck, difficulty breathing and swallowing. According to DOH, diphtheria can be transmitted through droplets of bacteria that comes from coughing or sneezing of an infected individual. An individual can also be infected by close contact with a person infected of diphtheria. The agency also urged the public to consult your nearest health provider if there are any symptoms felt to avoid death or any complications such as difficulty in breathing, myocarditis, pleuropathy, and kidney failure. To avoid diphtheria, wearing a face mask, washing of hands, vaccination, constant consultation, and isolation are highly recommended by DOH. For Golden Nation Network, this is Jade Buhoy.
Moving on, several domestic and international flights were delayed today due to the radar system maintenance work at the Philippine Air Traffic Management Center or ATMC. Despite the 20 affected flights, there were no reported stranded passengers at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. In line with this, the Philippine Airlines or PAL announced 30 minutes to 4 hours of delays in some flights coming from and going to Manila, Cebu, Davao, Guangzhou, Tokyo, Seoul, Kalibo, Singapore, Phnom Penh, Bangkok, and among other destinations. The eGov Super App aimed at digitalizing government system in the Philippines is being prepared for launch by the Department of Information and Communications Technology. Daniza Lopez has the full story.
The House of Representatives granted approval to the House Bill number 7327, which seeks to institutionalize the government's shift to e-governance in the digital age by establishing the Philippine Infrastructure Management Corp and providing funds. According to the ICT Assistant Secretary Edwin Ligot, their lobby will be at the Senate where they hope to pass this bill to sustain all the initiatives of the DICT for digitalization. Ligot revealed that the eGov Super App is presently undergoing beta testing ahead of its anticipated launch. Ligot also stated that providing internet access to Filipinos is crucial, not only for them to be able to use the eGov Super App once it's launched, but also for them to fully utilize its potential. In addition, the DICT guarantees the implementation of multiple layers of security to provide additional protection for the personal information of Filipinos. For Golden Nation Network, this is Daniza Lopez.
According to the Department of Labor and Employment, or DOLE, the Labor Day organized job fairs resulted in a significant number of job seekers, with 4,728 individuals being hired on the spot. The most in-demand filed positions were service crew, cashier, call center agents, bagger, and merchandisers. DOLE announced that there will be more job fairs in different locations in the coming days to continue providing job opportunities. Weather update: the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAG-ASA, reported that the low pressure area, or LPA, was estimated based on all available data over the coastal water of San Agustin, Surigao del Sur. It is embedded along the Intertropical Convergence Zone, or ITCZ, affecting Palawan, Visayas, and Mindanao. With this, cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms will be seen in Visayas, Mindanao, Bicol region, and Mimaropa. Meanwhile, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms is expected over Metro Manila and the rest of the country. Coming up next, a news force. BOC surpasses April revenue collection target. Department of Agriculture promotes Filipino food to preserve culinary heritage. BI cautions public against social media misinformation. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.